What up, guys? Back at it again with another Elden Ring video. This will be part 2 of me casually beating the DLC with one of the cheesiest builds I could come up with. Pretty much arcane, faith, strength, a lot of endurance, and heavy shields using Mimic Tear, all the cheesy tactics you possibly can. We're just gonna mop up the rest of these bosses. I know part 1 had like a huge chunk. It had some of the hardest bosses, but now we're gonna do some of the frickin' god tier, S tier bosses, like the end game shit, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna start off with the Tree Sentinel. I'm gonna start off small now. But yeah, I figured it's been so long since we fought the Tree Sentinel, I'm gonna fight him on horseback. Which is classic, you know. We just had to farm these guys, there's a few of them. And they have Divine Blessings, so yeah, we're definitely going to farm these bosses. Just so fun. An easy, epic horseback fight. Here we have the Putrescent Knight. He was pretty easy. Honestly, he's weak to bleed. Or not weak to bleed, but weak to Moog Spear for sure. He almost gets me here with the Ice Beams. If you have some sort of magic negation, it does help a lot. Could have buffed, but ended up not buffing too much. I buffed now with my potion. I kind of wanted to, since he's in his phase 2 form, I wanted to use my magic negation. If you watched the first video, using the Crystal Crack Bubble Tier, or some Warbler Tier, I don't know. That's the ones where it prevents you from dying near death, and the one that heals you when you take non-physical damage, so it's really good for tanking certain one-shot phase 2 special mechanics. But he's pretty straightforward. Block everything, get your Mimic Tear, and then hit him with the flippin' Moog Spear. Got him. Another fun fight. Gonna have to check out that weapon soon. Midra, Lord of the Frenzied Flame. This was a super fun fight. But we're gonna invalidate it with the Moog Spear. He does kind of get you with the fire, so bring boluses. That's gonna be your key here. And also some sort of negation. Fire negation would probably be the best, but I went with the Pearl Drake Talisman +2, I believe +3, so I can just block everything. Because I didn't know what Madness technically is, the status effect. I'm pretty sure it's just fire, but it looks like it's fire and holy. I'm not really sure. But regardless, not optimizing for defense, we still get them in the end. Not too bad. Good fight. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be our setup for the rest of the game. Romina, Saint of the Bud. The best bud. Anyway. This one's pretty much same story. I get some summons in, I got dance, I got somebody helping me out. Whoever the heck his name is. Dryleaf Dan. Yeah, pretty straightforward stuff. There's like a grapple attack that she has that's pretty crazy and can probably one-shot you, but if you're blocking, it doesn't seem to work. Like if you're really, like right there, that grapple attack, ended up blocking it somehow with just literally like the frame before it hit me, she got freaking stunned. But if you're right up next to her and blocking, it doesn't hit you. That's a tactic I was using, and it seems to work. She is really resistant to bleed. She's super resistant to bleed if you're playing co-op. If you're on, I've been playing like helping people kill bosses in co-op with this build, and you know, I've noticed a lot of people are playing on New Game Plus, and you can tell. Like, you can really tell in the DLC when someone's in New Game Plus. It's insane. It's the difference between, like, them tickling you or in them, like, two-shotting you, pretty much. Like, that's regular damage. Half my health, sure, that's fine. But I was helping someone fight this boss, and that attack literally one-shot me through my Tears of Denial, so I couldn't even do anything. And then the poison probably killed me anyway, so just things to keep in mind if you're doing the co-op thing. It would probably be smart to play this on New Game. Oh man, I kind of wish the New Game Plus was separate in the DLC, but it is what it is. Like, You want a harder fight? Like, you got it. Like, yeah, we're gonna do our victory screech. Kill it with fire.
Ah, victory
Super fun
screech.
fight, though. GG's, man. Thanks. I'll have to test out some of these new boss weapons in PvP and see how that goes.
Take
I'm
it
pretty
easy,
much
bud.
leveling up every new weapon I find. And, like, testing it out. And usually I hit, like, a weak enemy first, and I'll see if I can invade with it or something. Yeah. And we got the dragon form on for shits and giggles. Here's another look at the build. 1900 HP. Just got all of our Scadu tree fragments upgraded. Yeah, now it's on to the next one. I forgot what order I had these in. It's pretty much the order of which I beat them. Here we have, what was it? The gank fight. I kind of like how this is. It's like an arena battle. Like, this should definitely be the new Colosseum arena, is this area.
Dryleaf Dane and our allies will never allow it.
Tis just as the woman said.
And since these guys are human form, they are pretty weak to a lot of things. I could probably use, if this wasn't a 3v3, I'd probably, like in a 1v1 situation, just use the flippin' Falling Star Beast Jaw and exploit their AI like I did with the Ancient Dragon Man. But in this case, since I'm able to have a summon and there's pretty much 2v2, like 3v3 shit, I'm just gonna space, let the other guy, let my Mimic take the aggro, and then try and fight around the AoE. And I notice the more I spam L2, the more my Mimic spams L2, so sometimes it doesn't do it all the time. We're just gonna keep rolling away and tanking. We're gonna use our magic. Hopefully that'll keep us safe from some of the holy shit that this guy will throw. There we go. That should be it. Come on. Alright, that's fine. And then bleed him out. Dude, that frickin'... I swear, I think those kicks have hyper armor. And they actually do a lot of poise damage to your sword or your shield, so that's crazy. So definitely focus Dan first. You can gank Dan here and get him out of here. I'm gonna have to test out the fist weapons if they're actually that decent. Might be fun actually. Especially on like a low level build, I want to try some of those like fist weapons on like a level 10 and just beat the crap out of people as a naked dude. That'd be hilarious. Make a Goku build at level 10. Kaioken with the flame grant me strength. The heal! Yeah, and with dual Moog spears, it's pretty good. A new sword! I'm gonna have to try that out too. Yeah. That was a fun fight. I like the little gank squads. It's very reminiscent of, what's it called? The Dark Lurker boss fight. Like, that whole thing reminded me of Dark Lurker. And before we get to the hard boss fight that mimics Dark Lurker, we're gonna fight the last boss. The supposed last boss. This guy was kind of a pushover. No, I'm just joking. He was pretty hard. I literally had this summon come in and just start freestyle rapping the whole time, and I really wish you could hear him talk. You can't hear anybody, but he was legit, like, rapping the whole time. He was fighting this guy. It was so great. Got him down to, like, half health, and I'm just like, oh, shit. Well, time to use our buff. He's using his frickin' Phase 2 explodey bit, his super move, his Phase 2 opener, whatever you want to call it. It's like every time they enter Phase 2, they just want to explode everywhere, so it's probably just better just to have damage negation and your potions up. Just to test the waters. It was very unfortunate he died, because he was hilarious. But we should be able to do it. I have all my heals, and he has like no HP left, so it should be easy if I just kind of take my time with it. And that right there, every time he slams on the ground like that, you have a huge opening. Like I pretty much have time to press L2 there. Alright. So wait for this attack, he's gonna slam on the ground, or he's gonna transform, yeah. There's like 2 attacks he does when he transforms, but either or. After he transforms again, it's GG, pretty much. He was trying to do some crazy shit, I'm just like, nope, I'm not letting him. Whatever that was, just kill it with fire. Mesmer the Impaler. What a pushover. Alright, we saved the best for last. This was one of the most craziest fights I think From Software has ever done, and I'm so happy. We get an actual fight with Radahn, the promised fight that we've gotten taken away from us so long ago. They made him freaking difficult again. So good. I love it. But yeah, we're just gonna spam bleed on him as much as we can, because bleed seems to be the best. So we got our teammate using the Thorns, which does insane bleed damage. Our other teammate using Rivers of Blood, which, you know, katanas, they're fantastic. And then we got me with the Moog Spear tanking. I'm trying to take most of the aggro with the shield just so I can have a lot of, like, I have the most potions, so I should be able to take more damage, right? But I also can't die, so it's weird. Here's another trick. Lord's Divine Fortification. Use this. Lord's Divine Fortification literally just negates like 80% of the damage he does. The chip damage. Look at my health. It's not doing anything. I got health regen, and the flippin' damage that he's doing is basically nothing. So I can sit here and tank while they're spamming spells. He's shooting the Black Blade at him. I think that's probably the way to go. Just get that Black Blade, lower his max health, train his max HP based on his max HP. It's such a good spell. Like all that Rune of Death shit, super good. Bleed, super good. As far as defenses go, definitely Lord's Divine Fortification if you can't get freaking Golden Vow off. And I also got really, really close casting Lord's Divine Fortification on my Mimic and doing the same tactic with like Mimic and Moog Spear, but there's barely any openings, if at all, to cast your Moog Spear, so it's just kind of better just to kind of poke him through the shield, tank aggro while everyone else does the damage. That seemed to work out a lot better, because, you know, if I wasn't tanking, then he'd just annihilate my teammates, and there goes my DPS. So that's my way of dealing with it. See, like that shit. With Divine Fortification and the shield, that explosion doesn't do shit. It's great. And then for his Phase 3 initiation, he jumps in the air just like the normal fight, like in the base game. But he does like this holy explosion. Kind of same deal. Use your Physic. So as soon as he does that crazy shit, the Physic that negates damage and protects you from dying near death. Heals you near death, protects you from the, definitely the best Physic in the game. And if it can beat Radahn, then yeah, it's probably the best Physic in the game. Here we go. Cast the Physic, Lord's Divine Fortification. Quickly, get to the shield. Never mind, I wasn't fast enough to get to the shield, but that's fine. I didn't take any damage anyway. Like if I were to put my shield up, I would take like no damage. But that it works out so well. It's good. My health is still fine. I get to save my 6 potions. Just insane. This fucking fight's such a spectacle. And then we get him. One more bleed proc. Point down the god and his lord. Or a lord and his god. Either
Thanks,
or.
bro.
They're going down. Oh, man, and you have no idea how much bullshit that was, like trying to fight that normally. Normally, I say. I mean, like hitting my head against the wall. Like, holy shit. Like, watch this. Like, what the fuck? He has a grapple attack that if he hits you with it 2 times in a fight, then he charms you over to his side and then you just lose instantly. Like, what the heck? They always have to add some bullcrap. And it's like, when it was King Allant, they lowered your max level, and it was like Bloodborne, it was some other bullcrap, but oh man, here we go. We finally beat him though, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out. 10 out of 10.